Oh yeah, vitamin C. If vitamins were like the dreamy Hollywood actors that fill our sexual fantasies, well, vitamin C would be like the Ryan Gosling of vitamins, America's sweetheart vitamin. Vitamin C. Vitamin C. Vitamin C. But why? Why does this vitamin, this humble vitamin, garner our attention so much? Why does it fill our dreams, fantasies, and desires? What is vitamin C? Vitamin C, well, it's a little bit special to us because we're one of the only animals that can't produce it. Guinea pigs and apes are also one of the few animals that can't produce it in their bodies. However, most animals can produce it entirely within their bodies. Therefore, the lack of this vitamin causes diseases in our bodies. Diseases such as scurvy. Scurvy, which once wiped out so many sailors that had limited access to fruits and vegetables. But ancient humans, however, they got plenty of vitamin C because their diet consisted mainly of fruits and more fruits and some meats. Even their hands, even our hands in fact, are shaped to open fruits and tear them apart and consume them. And evolutionarily speaking, our bodies were designed to eat meats and fruits and other foraged items. But the potato chip eating motherfuckers that we became is a far stretch from what we once used to be. So it only makes sense that our vitamin C intake in modern times is substantially lower than what it once was. Maybe even concerningly low. But even when we do eat fruits, modern farming practices have depleted the soil of nutrients, leaving the fruits and vegetables that we eat substantially lower in nutrients than they once were. Nutrients such as vitamin C. So where does this leave us? Now that farming practices are shit and our consumption is just sad, a sad consumption of nutrients. Well, luckily for us, in 1928, this guy over here found a way to isolate and synthesize vitamin C, making it the first ever vitamin to be isolated. The first vitamin to be isolated and to be sold commercially. It became a hit. Everybody loved it. Even your grandma. If you ask your grandma, she'll tell you, yeah, it's great. It'll cure your cold. Take it and it'll cure your cold. And then it's just that's just where its glory ended. It just became the vitamin that cures your cold. And now vitamin C is just the vitamin that cures colds. But I think that there's more to this vitamin than just cold medicine. I think it holds some pretty cool potential. Well, what if I told you that there are people out there that are like, no, vitamin C, it's not a cold medicine. Vitamin C is a miracle. His name was Linus Pauling. Linus Pauling was like a world-renowned chemist, and he had like 2 Nobel Peace Prizes. And none of them were for vitamin C related things. They were all other. But he started talking about vitamin C a lot though, and then people were like, "What's that? What?" And then they kind of started losing some respect for him because they thought it was kooky. They thought Linus was a kooky guy, so they started calling him Orange Zaddy. And so Orange Zaddy was like, "Hey, no, like, listen to me. Hey, listen to me. Listen. You know how like the daily recommendation for vitamin C is like 60 or 70 milligrams right now, FDA? Yeah, no, change it. Change it to like 700, okay, or 800 even, 900, 1,000, because it's gonna cure cancer. It's gonna cure your heart disease. All right, and 12,000 milligrams. Yeah. It's gonna cure like heart disease, cancer, and everybody was like, "Shut up, stop." This is you're losing your mind, Orange Zaddy. But then like UCLA researchers were like, UCLA researchers were like, wait a second. Yeah, like the test tube here, it's saying that like vitamin C, it prevents against oxidative processes, like it's actually a pretty strong antioxidant, which means that it's gonna help with like heart disease and shit. Fuck. Come back, Linus. Oh wait, he died. Yeah, spoiler alert, he died. Anyways, but then, yeah, they kept doing research about it, and they were like, shit, some of the stuff he's saying, except for like maybe the cancer thing, some of the stuff he's saying is like actually coming true. Let's not up the vitamin C intake though, said the FDA. The FDA was like, let's keep it at 70, because I don't know. And then eventually UCLA kept doing some studies, fucking bastards, and then they did another study that was like, hey, men, take 800 milligrams of vitamin C, which is like 10 times more than the daily recommendation. Anyways, and then the guys were like, hey, we have less heart disease, we live 6 years longer than those guys over there that didn't do that, the controlled subjects. We're not gonna take 60 milligrams a day. We can also jump really. The jumping part is not true. But anyways, despite the anti-cancer claims that Linus Pauling made, he ended up passing away in '96 from prostate cancer. But still, a lot of people do believe his claims about vitamin C being a miracle cure for all drug, especially considering the UCLA research that I talked about. And then, now I know what you're thinking now. Cool, like, vitamin C cures colds and all, but I don't have cancer and I don't have heart disease, so how is this gonna affect me?